North Conway, New Hampshire borders the White Mountain National Forest, a popular tourist spot for hikers and skiers. There are stunning vistas from Cathedral Ledge and quaint covered bridges. But for locals, the spectacular scenery is just part of the appeal.
Conway is a quintessential small-town America. There's very little crime. In New Hampshire, it's one of the safest states in the country.
Zenya Hernandez, a divorced nurse, enjoyed a happy life here raising two daughters, Sarah and Abigail, known as Abby.
Fantastic place to raise a family. Very close-knit community.
That community, a picture-perfect backdrop to a seemingly idyllic childhood.
Abby always has been very kind, always loved animals. Very cheerful, happy child.
Girly girl, little tough.
A little bit of a tomboy. She's very athletic, a fantastic skier. We hiked a lot together.
Miranda Cloutier and Abby have been best friends since 7th grade.
How would you describe her?
Very funny, always in a really positive mood.
She has this really nice personality of being able to talk to anybody, so she kind of became friends with anybody she met.
As a new high school freshman, Abby studies German, robotics. She loves her boyfriend Jimmy and classic rock, especially Tom Petty.
Gonna leave this world for a while.
It was a good life.
A good life until October 9th, 2013, when 14-year-old Abby doesn't come home from school.
At what point did you start to think, this is strange?
Well, right away I was like, she should be somewhere. You know, she probably is at school with her friends.
Were you texting her?
I texted her, yeah, nothing. No response.
Now what are you thinking?
It was worried, but I was like, okay, I'll go to school. So I get to school, and the librarian says I saw her leave. And that's when I got very worried.
Has she ever not shown up at home before?
Never. My thinking was, okay, what if she had an injury, broke her leg, appendicitis, who knows, like got hit by a car. I called the hospital at that time. I said, no, they have not seen her. At that point, kind of getting frantic, actually.
Are you thinking at this point that maybe she ran away?
No, it didn't make sense.
Especially because Abby's 15th birthday is just 3 days away.
She was very enthusiastic about it. We were planning a whole big party to have friends over, to do fun things.
By 7 o'clock that night, Zenya is frantic and files a missing persons report at the Conway police station. The next day, the community is roiled and rattled when the story hits the local news.
We are also following new developments in the search for a missing teenager from Conway tonight.
And what's your first thoughts?
I was shocked that she was missing.
Did it occur to you that maybe she ran away?
No, I gotta tell you, she faced problems. She didn't run away from them.
Miranda remembers the last time she saw Abby. They were taking selfies at school.
And we wanted to be silly together. That was the last known picture of her, was the picture her and I took together in science class.
FBI agents went door to door Thursday night in an apartment complex just off Route 16.
The search ramped up incredibly fast. The Conway police started, the Attorney General's office got involved, the FBI, state police, basically created a dragnet in the North Conway area looking for Abby Hernandez.
The story leads the evening news.
Town residents were out all day searching.
The 14-year-old was last seen leaving Kennett High.
Now, this is also the first time we have heard from Abby's mother since she disappeared. She wished her daughter a happy birthday.
3 days after her disappearance, it's Abby's birthday. But instead of a celebration, there's a vigil.
Happy birthday to you.
And Zenya has a message for her daughter.
I miss you so badly, and Sarah and I think about you all the time. And we want you back with us, please, and we love you. We miss you.
Investigators say day 4 of the search for Abby turned up few clues.
There are nightly press conferences.
We continue today to search for Abby.
We are now at over 300 tips and leads that we are investigating.
Search teams today expanded into some different areas.
As we have said over the course of the past 5 days, this is a missing person investigation.
It was important to get the story in the media because we had the belief that someone must have seen something.
Investigators are desperate for information. All they know is that Abby was last seen walking home from school while her boyfriend Jimmy is on the school bus texting her. She sent him a heart at 2:53 p.m. 14 minutes later at 3:07, her cell signal disappears about a mile from Abby's house.
Something happened between when she sent that text message and when her cell phone went dark.
We looked very significantly at her communications with her boyfriend. We picked apart the relationship they had.
Did you begin looking at the family, close friends?
Absolutely. We gave them a critical look.
What were you learning about Abby?
She was very family-oriented, close with her mom. We just didn't see anything that was suggestive to us that something she had done had caused her disappearance.
Classic teenage girl.
That's what she appeared to be.
But a classic teenage girl doesn't just vanish on her way home from school.
I think the things that really started to cause us concern were when we looked at the video of her leaving the high school. It didn't appear as though she had belongings for a significant period of time away from home.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.